Galarian Weezing, if you don't already know. 130 HP stage 1 dark Pokemon. He's got a top hat and he's got a little poison stash. You should zoom across the screen more often. Has the ability Neutralizing Gas, which is insane. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, also known as is the active Pokemon. Your opponent's Pokemon in play have no abilities except for Neutralizing Gas. So what's really crazy about this is it doesn't shut off all abilities. It shuts off your opponent's abilities, not everybody's, just your opponent's. So I really like that. I need to lower my mic just a little. I'm clipping. And then it has the severe poison attack, which is fairly decent. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned, but put 4 damage counters instead of 1 for poison. So that's really good, and we can even increase that more for every Toxicroak we have on our bench. Put 2 more damage counters on your opponent's poison Pokemon during Pokemon checkup, which is basically just in between turns. Galarian Weezing. Now you might think, how can you really build a list around this? Like, what are you really doing, right? So we're stopping their abilities, and we have an attack that's it's cool and it's decent. It's not bad, it's not insane, the attack, but so the ability is where it's really at. So you might think, let's hit and run, we're gonna smack them and switch into the Galarian Weezing, but I don't really like that, because the hit and run options, what's up, Comey? The hit the hit and run attackers, we've got Hitmonchan and we've got Morpeko, right? Morpeko needs too many energy. If they just gust it up and knock it out, you're losing 2 prizes and 2 to 3 energy. And then Hitmonchan isn't doing enough damage, in my opinion. Hitmonchan also seems like it's taking up way too much space, but I am going to try that out eventually. I will get to Hitmonchan Weezing, because I just think it's something worth trying, right? But we're actually going to be attacking a fair amount with Galarian Weezing. Now, the plan is we disrupt our opponent with energy removal, ability lock, and Marnie, while poisoning them, forcing them to switch or take extra damage, and we're locking their abilities with Neutralizing Gas. And then we have an array of backup attackers, which are really cool. Hey, Busmanko, what's good? So we've got 2 Spiritomb, Building Spite. Once during your turn, you may put 1 damage counter on this Pokemon. And Anguish Cry, 10 plus 30 more for each damage counter on this Pokemon. You might already be aware of this card just from the past, or even from it having a top 4 placement at the Limitless Qual number 1. But we're playing 2 of these for now. This isn't like the main part of the deck, but it's a really solid dark attacker. Now, Spiritomb might be worrisome because of Dragapult VMAX, right? Dragapult VMAX can spread 5 damage counters wherever it wants. But if we have Neutralizing Gas, that means the opponent cannot use Headbutt Tantrum, so they can max out at 5 damage counters on Spiritomb. Even if they have Gust, we are also playing 2 Sky Pillars, prevent all effects of the opponent's attacks, including damage done to bench Pokemon. So, even if they have Gust to get around Neutralizing Gas, they can't. They need Gust to get around Neutralizing Gas so they can use Headbutt Tantrum, and they need a replacement Stadium so they can knock out the Spiritomb in one shot. So I'm really happy with the Sky Pillar and Neutralizing Gas kind of protecting Spiritomb. And then we've got the 0-1 line of Weavile. I just kind of tossed this in. We're going to see how it works. So Evil Admonition, 50 for every ability on the opponent's board. Now, in theory, I've been theorizing this deck for weeks, because I love Weezings. They're just kind of my thing. And Weezings happen to always have cool cards. So Evil Admonition, 50. Now you might think, if we're stopping them from playing abilities or using abilities, there might be not a lot of abilities on the board for Evil Admonition to rack up. But then, I quickly realized they're going to slap down the Dedennes turn 1. They're going to try to use their abilities. They're going to gust around to use their Jirachis. They're going to play down Zacians anyway, because it's an attacker and an ability. So Evil Admonition's actually really cool. Buzzwole, if they knock out 2 things, Sledgehammer 120 or 150 with a Beast Energy on it. And it also hits Toxtricity, and it hits Pikarom for weakness. And then Baramosa Buzzwole, Tag Team GX for the Beast Game attack. We're going to be doing a lot of chip damage, and Beast Game GX takes an extra prize card if the damage from it knocks something out. And then we also have Zigzagoon to kind of help either clean up a kill or make Beast Game GX take the knockout. And then, of course, I have the one Hustle Belt for the Spiritomb. Like I said, Spiritomb isn't, like, kind of the main thing. And then we got Scoop Up Net to pick up our Zigzagoon. Scoop Up Net to pick up something that's stuck in the active, like a hefty Weezing. Oh, this is not a Pokemon we want to start with. But, you know, it happens sometimes. There's so many cards that we could have started with, and it has to be this one. Okay, so it looks like we're playing against ADP Z. So not the best start, but, you know, like I said, it's bound to happen that we start with something we don't want to start with sometimes. So what do we want to do here? We're going to need a switch to get out of the Pheromosa Buzzwole, obviously. I want to say that Scoop Up Net is very disposable here. So I do believe we're going to get rid of the Scoop Up Net. And we'll grab a Coughing. We'll attach energy down. I think that's okay. Actually, maybe I should have kept the... Yeah, I should have kept the Scoop Up Net because I could have gone ahead and pinged the Jirachi Scoop Up Net and get a turn 1 Beast Game for 2 prizes right off the bat on the Jirachi. That would have been absolutely insane. So yeah, I definitely should have done that. We're just going to ping here and fix our misplay there. Should always be aware of all of the things on the board. Yeah, Scoop Up Net is very busted. Yeah, I was not aware of everything happening, and I misplayed because of it, so there's a lesson learned. I was not thinking of the turn 1 Beast Game GX. I was too one-tracked and linear thinking about endgame Beast Game GX. But early game Beast Game GX, when you start with the Pheromosa Buzzwole, can be pretty good, you know? I am a silly flipping goose. You are right, Mighty Anna. I could Quick Ball for a Jirachi, switch into it. I'm not really sure of the value of that, so I think I'll just pass and leave it like this. No misplays here. We never get punished. You're right. You're right. 0 misplays here. The 0 misplay network. Yeah, that would have been a really hype start, though. Jeez, that would have been so good. All right, this is fine. This is really fine. My opponent is just not having a good day right now. Mr. Celio, always lucky, never punished network. That's what my name tag says. Wow. My opponent is just... I am just... The skill that is coming out of my game right now. Just... I have skilled them into bad hand after bad hand after bad hand. And honestly, I'm impressing myself right now. Let's evolve the Galarian Weezing. We'll play down a Spiritomb. We're going to hope we get a Scoop Up Net, so I'm just going to attach that here, and then we'll research. We get 0 Scoop Up Nets, but we can always just Jet Punch, I suppose. Triple Crushing Hammer. The Flipple Hammer. But what are we going to do with that? Absolutely nothing. We don't really need another Coughing on the bench. We're not playing double Galarian Zigzagoon, or I could just do that. So I suppose we'll go ahead and Building Spite. Yeah, a lot of not Scoop Up Nets. You really know me well, Mighty Anna. That is a lot of not Scoop Up Nets for sure. I do think we should get rid of... We'll get rid of one of the Crushing Hammers. Now, a Jirachi would be nice on the bench. But it looks like we're going to be taking prizes in this game before our opponent does anything. And we also have double Crushing Hammer, even if they start setting up an ADPZ. So I do think a Ditto would be very nice to have for a potential Toxicroak or Sneasel here. But we could get a Jirachi and slap a board or hold the board, but this should be okay. Now I could Crushing Hammer on the Jirachi so they can't energy switch. That is definitely a consideration here. I think I'm just going to not do it though. I'm going to hold on to the Crushing Hammer. Because just because they have energy switch in their deck doesn't mean that they're going to get it at the right time. I only need them to not have it for one more turn, right? I mean, at this point, I might as well just be playing an aggressive Pheromosa Buzzwole deck. Because that's all my deck is doing right now. And it's fine because my opponent isn't doing anything. Here comes a Zacian V. Okay, Air Balloon, interesting. This could be the Speed Zacian with the Jirachi Prism and the Mr. Mime from Detective Pikachu set. There be an energy switch. They're switching. This is the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, Commissar. They have Fee-owned me. I think I just sent up Galarian Weezing. Red Shark, that is a blast from the past. I'm trying to see how small I can make my chat and still have it readable on screen. I'll just leave it not on screen. Alright, and they passed. Okay. So what we've got here is looks like we can Crushing Hammer the Zacian. We'll just go for all of it. And we got it. Evolve onto the Coughing. We'll build a little Spite. And this Jirachi is very poisoned. And it's awake, but also knocked out. Invigorating. What's the concept of this deck? The concept of the deck is you, basically, you stop their abilities to slow them down and just chip damage with Weezing while you're disrupting them with Marnie and Crushing Hammering them. And you clean up the chip damage with Spiritomb, Weavile, Ultra Punch. Ultra Punch. I'm reading the chat. Ultra Prism. Commissar said Quaking Punch Laser. You clean them up with Spiritomb, Weavile, and Pheromosa Buzzwole, basically, while you're locking their abilities. And if you can get a Black Market Prism stuck in the stadium spot, that amazing. Beautiful. Alright, so what are we going to do here? Not much. Honestly, not much. Well, building Spite, build a little Spite, and little Severe Poison. No, they can't Intrepid Sword. They definitely cannot do that. Big no-no. Hey, Quick Jam. Oh, good, you got the list. The first command had a extra exclamation point in it. It's going pretty okay. Going pretty well. This week it's kind of hectic for me because, like, I got a lot of papers to write. 3 papers to write over the weekend, and also the Limitless Qualifier #1 and #2, and Rebel Clash coming out. So very busy, very hectic, but I'm excited about the new set being out. Kind of excited to play in Limitless Qual 2. We'll just get that swell out of here. We'll build some more Spite. And we'll Poison. Luke playing Limitless 1, I promise you'll win it this weekend. Wish I could play in Qual 2, but got jobs the weekend. Hey, I guess it is what it is, right? We'd all love to play Pokemon every day, I think. Well, maybe not this format, but you know what I mean. Or this format's okay. Got Galarian Weezing, but not the Limitless 2 format. What's the play for Q2, Mr. Network? Either Mew Mally or ADP Z that's like the first place list, but better. Alright, so they got an energy. They're gonna go Alter Creation here. I feel like they stay poisoned regardless. The only thing I'm doing is giving them abilities, but next turn they're using Alter Creation, not Intrepid Sword. I think I need to do something here. Like this. Okay. Cannot retreat, but that's okay. We'll wait a turn to retreat. Wonder how many swells they're playing. They have 3 abilities, so Weavile does... Ooh, actually, I can make Poison do more damage, so I can make it do 60 and 60. So they'll be up to 200. Have 30 HP left between turns. Okay. Yeah, I think we should probably do this. We'll go grab Toxicroak as long as it's in there. Toxicroak is in here, and Weavile isn't in here anyway, so I guess it was just never meant to be a Weavile game, probably. So we are going to go ahead and evolve Toxicroak here. And I do believe I want to attach an energy here. And I don't see a reason not to Building Spite. Now, we could play out this Sky Pillar. But if they have another Chaotic Swell, I'd rather bump it with this. So I think we'll hold on to the Sky Pillar for now and pass. They take 60 from the poison. Hey, Wumbo side. What's good? What's good, Adam? That's a big Bobby. Which Bobby is large? How was your poison counters at 4 before Toxicroak? That's what Galarian Weezing's attack does. Oh, what's good? You're talking about me? You're gonna make me do something, Wumbo. Severe Poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Put 4 damage counters on it in between turns. And then Toxicroak makes it do another +2, so it's 6. So they used Alter Creation and took the poison damage like a champ. Now they have 80 HP left. They're going to take another 6 from the old Toxicroak. So if we could draw into Beast Energy, we could just knock them out here for 4 prizes, but then they knock this out for 4 prizes, which I would rather them not do that. I think what I'll do is this. We don't need any more Jirachi right now. Because I'm going to Marnie, so I'll just put it at the bottom. And to be safe, I'll attach this here. Because we might not get the retreat. I think this is correct. Yeah. Yeah, we want to attach this here and then Marnie. Ah, we got the Beast Energy. Oh well. I don't even think it matters because we would take 4 here and then be left with 1, and they only have Zacians anyway, so the Beast Energy didn't matter all that much. We have a Scoop Up Net if we want to use that to retreat. And using the Scoop Up Net discards the energy anyway. So that's definitely an interesting thing to think about. Do I want to scoop up net this and use Stellar Wish, or would I just rather retreat and not waste the scoop up net yet? I don't really need anything else this turn. The only thing that would be nice is Black Market Prism Stadium. Actually, that would be really great to get, so I'm going to go ahead and Stellar Wish to see if we can get it. We don't get it, but it's okay. I think Boss's Order is probably the best thing I could take here. And then we'll just go ahead and scoop up net the active Jirachi. We'll do this. Bench this. Jet Punch and 30 here. And Poison knocks it out in between turns. Hey, Mitchmaster 24. Thanks for coming through. Hope you're ready for some Galarian Weezing action. Not a huge fan of this set, to be honest. I like it. I like that it makes evolution Pokemon relevant with the VMAXs. If they don't gust the Spiritomb, I win, right? Easy as that. Oh, here we go. Oh, couldn't do it. So we got Anguish Cry for 220 damage. That's going to be the knockout. Hey, Talonite X, thank you for the follow. What's up, man? If y'all don't already follow Talonite X on Twitter, I would. I featured a lot of their lists that they kind of archived from a myriad of Japanese sites and whatnot, and Japanese Twitters and everything. They kind of tweet those out. And I used a lot of those lists in the spreadsheet for when Sword and Shield came out, so I definitely suggest following them over there. So they started with the Dedenne. That's not very good for them. What do I even want to do here, though? I don't have a lot of options. Alright, so I have Marnie for next turn. We got Marnie for next turn. We'll build some Spite. And attach here and pass. So far I've got Galarian Weezing and I have an Inteleon VMAX deck built as well. That's it so far. I'm going to build more tomorrow. Don't forget, I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm going to regret this. I'm streaming tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern and also again at 9 p.m. Eastern to make up for having class today during the release. And I'm also, again, going to regret this. I'm also streaming 9 p.m. Eastern after the Limitless Qualifier 2 Day 1 is over. And then I'm streaming Sunday night again at 9 p.m. Eastern. And at some point I'm going to rate all the papers that are due on Monday. But we gotta play this Rebel Clash, right? Proxy your Dragapult deck list IRL. Oh, busted. That list is smooth like butter. That's the plan, Atrocious. That is the plan. All right, so we got Marnied, and we're playing. We're playing against Mewtwo, and I think the Mewtwo's have all taken Stealthyhood out of their deck. Huh. Very, very interesting. This should be fun. Okay, we'll bench this. We'll attach here. Now I'm going to research. I suppose this Galarian Zigzag. Wait a second. They got okay. The Ditto is for. Got it. Yeah. Ditto. They played Ditto in here because of the Malamar and then the Ganadel and everything. I got it. I remember. I was just a little thrown off by that Ditto for a second there. We'll just put a damage here and then research. Okay, we got a hammer. We got double Weeze. Their whole board is abilities. Oh my god, we need to get our Ditto into play for Weavile. We're just going to run through them. Let's see what else. Oh wait, we still haven't Stellar Wish. That's right, we're asleep from the last turn still. Do I want to keep the Ditto as a surprise for now? Do I even need the Quick Ball? There's kind of nothing I want to get rid of with the Quick Ball. I don't think I need to rush into things here. Let's just Stellar Wish. We got Pokecom, we got Hustle Belt. Those are both solid. Honestly, we can Pokecom. We can grab the Pokecom. Let's go ahead and Crushing Hammer. I should have Crushing Hammered before the Stellar Wish. Crushing Hammer probably won't... Oh, no, actually, Crushing Hammer will definitely hurt this deck. They're not getting to use their Malamars. Yeah, this deck is dead. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do with the Crushing Hammer. Not the Crushing Hammer. With the Quick Ball Pokecom situation. I guess... we can Quick Ball the Pokecom away. That's the best. That's the best value here. They probably play Mew in here. Maybe I should be careful because they could just put 3 damage counters on this with Mew. I think I'll... That's a tough call. I'll Building Spite. I'll put it up. Is this the Celio's budget deck of Rebel Clash? Nope, I got Jirachis in it. I don't think it's a budget deck. Close though. Just take the Jirachis out. Does this beat ADP? I have it built to beat ADP, yes. I have, there's 4, not beat ADP, there's 4 Crushing Hammers. I can take extra prizes with Buzzmosa. In theory, I've mapped it out. It should be winnable. I can't say that it's going to be favorable, but it can be what it can beat it. Yeah, Energy Denial is in here. I considered Team Yellgrunt, but Team Yellgrunt's just so hard to use when you have to set up a deck. Team Yellgrunt and Inteleon's different, because Inteleon, your turn 1 is, I want to attach an energy to Inteleon and pass. So, like, if you're a supporter for turns Yellgrunt, that's usually, honestly, a good thing. At what point is my opponent going to just start sobbing? Because their entire board is abilities that they can't use. Let's Crushing Hammer again. And it's heads. Busted. Let's see. We got Rainbow can go... Well, we're always going to Building Spite, right? We're going to Building Spite up to 4, so in case they, like, gust and use a Distortion Door. So we won't go to 5 ever. We'll go to 5 when we're ready to attack. Honestly, I don't think I even need to Marnie them. So do I need to attach energy? Is the question. Like, I'm really ahead on energy. I guess something crazy could happen, and they could knock out 2 in 1 turn, maybe, in a really, really, like, ideal situation for them. So, I guess this is fine. We'll attach energy. And I don't need to Marnie them. I don't need to even announce severe poison. I don't need to do anything. I just pass. There are honestly so many ways you can play Weezing. It's insane. I think Celio's network is just going to be a Weezing channel now. Weezing only decks. There's the scoop. There's 4 different versions of Weezing I want to play just off the top of my head. I think we're playing against Tord. So, sorry to Tord. He's going to have to field a raft of Weez. Is that Shovel in this set? Yeah. The Shovel's in the set. He's about to win the 3rd Limitless qualifier with your deck. Who's ready for the thumbnail of this video? We beat Tord with Galarian Weezing. Alright. Definitely some cool stuff going on. They're also playing Spiritomb and Super Scoop Up and lots of Rainbow. Could this be Weezing on Weezing action? Oh, is he on the wrong format? That's a shame. This could be Weezing on Weezing action. Alright, random effects first. Let's go ahead and Crushing Hammer. We got heads. He's not going to be happy about that one. Never say Weezing on Weezing action ever again. Well, you just caused me to say it there, so you did that one to yourself. And we'll just research. Alright, and we'll do a little switchy switch. Stellar Wish, we'll grab Marnie. Played on Coughing. We have revealed what we are playing and pass. No energy, but that's okay. This deck only needs 1 energy to attack. Very nice thing about it. Super Scoop Up. What's with all the Super Scoop Ups? You could. Because this Coughing can evolve into either one, right? Got my Galarian Weezings. This deck is broke. And Anguish Cry taking out the Jirachi. Hate to see it. Okay, Mew could be interesting later on. Honestly, Buzzwole Pheromosa could be interesting right now. So many possibilities. I think I have to play this. Yeah, if the time comes up, I would be upset if I didn't have this down after the Marnie. If I get into a good position here. So losing the Jirachi is rough for me. Losing the Jirachi is definitely rough. I think I'll Crushing Hammer here just in case I don't get the knockout. I'll put this down because I'm not knocking them out with damage at the moment. I'm knocking them out with poison. So I will put this out, and I want the Ditto to be saved for Weavile. Perfect. So we got the Scoop Up Net for the Zigzagoon, but we would need Scoop Up Net and Switch to go for the Jet Punch here. To knock out both tombs at once, right? So we got Evolve here. And do this. And we don't need to do anything else. Alright, have a good breakfast, Cash, and a good rest of the day too, not just breakfast. Why stop at breakfast when you can have a good full day? Thoughts on Marshadow to overcome Swell and Dragapult. So, Marshadow is already in the Takuya Yoneda list of Dragapult. So I just assume that Dragapult has Marshadow in it. Kind of reminds me of Expanded Buzzgarb. Yeah, Buzzgarb Plant. It really do be giving off Buzzgarb Plant vibes. You could say this deck is Dark Box. You could, but that I'm going to choose not to. Oh, Marshadow in the Weezing deck. I did consider that, honestly. Okay, so they got a knockout, but it doesn't matter because of Black Market. Let's see what we want to do here. We have a really crappy hand here, so this could be an issue for a moment. I think I want to send out the Galarian Zigzagoon. Yeah, we'll send out the Galarian Zigzagoon. There's Jirachi. So we're just going to let them knock out the Zigzagoon. Unless we can Crushing Hammer and just wait a turn. See if they whiff energy attachment. No, we did not hit that. We're going to bench this, we're going to bench this, and then we're just going to pass, I think. Since I'm not playing Dedenne in this deck. Thanks for the follow, Francisco. Yeah, I'm not playing a Dedenne GX in this deck, but here's why I should be, I guess. Larkin and got a godly snipe. What was it? Getting 2 Spiritombs set up at the same time. Two Spiritombs. Now, my Black Market Prism could potentially come back to bite me in the butt, but but I am knocking them out with poison, ideally, usually, when my deck is functioning. Also, you could play Guzmahala. Yeah, Guzmahala is slow. It's too slow. I did consider it, but I don't like it. I think I need one to Dene GX. For unfortunate situations like this. So I could quick ball to thin out my deck. I think it's worth it because I need to do something, right? Like, something has to happen. Something good has to happen soon. But I kind of want a Weezing. You know what? Let's just go for the supporter here. And we got a supporter. Okay. I kind of really need a Weezing, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. Ah, we didn't get a way to switch, though. That stinks. We're going to go ahead and Building Spite. I'm going to attach Beast Energy here. And I don't think I'm going to ever need the Toxicroak line, honestly. I'm going to quick ball the Krogunk away. Pass. They've used 2 individual custom catchers. Is this the Spiritomb Beasts list from Limitless Qualifier 1, I guess? Yeah, Bratty Kick would be good. I would love me some Bratty Kick. That's a great suggestion, whoever mentioned that earlier. But I would also love a Dedenne GX. That would have probably been better in that spot, because I would have most likely been able to progress that turn where I just sat here. He's preparing for the Jet Punch here. Smart to do. Just feels the turn after you poison, you're kind of just sitting there sometimes. Yeah. I feel that. I do feel that. Let's see what they're doing here. So, knock out the Jirachi, they go down to 3. I can't get the 2 prizes off of Jet Punch here. Could get 2 prizes off of Beast Game if I bump the Black Market. But ideally, we'll just go ahead and use Severe Poison. That should just be fine for now. So we're going to go ahead and attach this here. I don't think the Toxicroak is ever going to matter. So I kind of just want to research it away. I'm pretty sure we don't need to croak. I'm going to put this here, and we're going to research. Now, it is a shame that our Galarian Zigzagoon got knocked out earlier. Okay, we're on Pokecom. See what's in the deck. We got Spiritomb, we got Weavile, we got Weezing. So the thing about the Weavile is they have 5 abilities, so if they did bench a GX, Weavile would be very good. So why don't I just grab a Weezing for now? Maybe I shouldn't have done this search, but I'm gonna grab a Weezing for now. And we're gonna grab another Coughing as well. And I'm gonna build Spite. We're not gonna evolve that Ditto. Okay. Pure Poison. So what would this Ultra Beast deck add in for the new set, do you think, chat? Because I'm trying to think how, like, uneven this is. Like, not uneven, really, but, like, based on, like, sets. They can't use set cards from the new set, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so they got rid of a Dedenne. Sledgehammer for 0 prizes. Scoop Up Net lets you reuse Jinx. Yeah, I think so. So that would probably be good. So Anguish Cry knocks out the Buzzwole, so we're fine there. We'll evolve this. And I'll give this a rainbow, I believe. Yeah, it's better to give this a rainbow. And nothing else to do there, so we'll just go ahead and take the knockout. Get another Weezer. He already plays Super Scoop Up, so Net is just an upgrade. Well, Super Scoop Up can also use the Dedenne GX and like use it and then pick it up to stop it from being on the bench. But yeah, so Scoop Up Net would help Jinx. Does this list play stadiums? Does anyone know? No one will be confused. I will have preached the wonderful news about Weezing by then. So they're likely setting up some shenanigans with Buzzwole, Pheromosa as well. Oh, and I've gotten rid of Toxicroak, so now I'm not knocking out... I'm not knocking that out with Poison anymore. Oh, boy. I've been got. They got me. We're gonna send this up. Yeah, this is the only move. I believe that was the best thing to do. Sky Pillar for Dragapult. It's specifically for Dragapult. But I haven't tested this at all. All testing I have done with this, you're seeing right now. This was straight theory. Yeah, this has been crazy. There's so much depth to this match. Even though, like, oh my goodness. I have not seen this list on Limitless, so I didn't know this was happening. Wait, why is this on his bench? Oh, because he can just super scoop it, right? Oh, but he's played all 4 super scoop ups. Yeah, scoop up net would be great in this deck. Oh, the Limitless doesn't have that? So maybe, wait, maybe I've been befuzzled and this does have oh, it has scoop up net! It has scoop up net! What is happening? Weezing does stop Jirachi. I do think it does. Oh no, it's in play. So no, it doesn't. I don't think it does. What is happening? Everything I thought I knew is a lie. I actually am, like, the words aren't coming out right now. This is absolutely insane. Oh no. Alright. Well, I think I should have it then. Because I do have, oh, I haven't used a single scoop up net, right? So I can just knock out this Jirachi for 2 prizes. Yeah, so we'll attach here, but all I have to do is just get into a scoop up net or research. Oh my god, that was crazy. That was sick. That was sick. Well, that one's going on YouTube, so thanks for watching, YouTube. Yeah, you know, the whole subscribe if you like the content and stuff.